Police are searching for the person who shot and killed an off-duty St. Landry Parish corrections officer. Opelousas police are working to identify the shooter while the sheriff is remembering the fallen officer as someone who was loved by her colleagues.
Deputy Albert was a 2-year employee. She's a great Christian person. Everyone loved her, from the outside agencies to our own department, and she was very dependable, and we're certainly going to miss her.
A family is left to grieve after 22-year-old Shanteria Mackie Alberts, a correctional deputy with the St. Landry Sheriff's Office, was shot and killed Tuesday night on Park Avenue. Speaking to witnesses who says the shooting has left the neighborhood on edge.
And she is from the age of 15, the day I met her, she changed my life. And I'm grateful and thankful to have their relationship. I always say she was my daughter. I always say my sister had her for me. And I just can't imagine my life without her, but I want to say that I love her and I want to thank her for helping me out in life, helping me with my kids, babysitting, and just being an amazing person and loving person, just being who she was.
We got an ongoing investigation. Any help that anyone can give us, any information anyone can give us, please contact us. Either go through the P3 app or contact us here at Opelousas PD.
"22-year-old Shanteria Albert, affectionately known as Mackie to family and friends, was a loyal, hardworking, kind, and as she was referred to, a ride or die individual. If she said she was going to do something, you could bet it was already halfway done. She could light up a room and brighten the day of anyone she met. Although a sweetheart, she could also be a bit feisty, the type who would tell it how it is in a heartbeat and not blink about it. Shanteria was also an intake correctional deputy for the St. Landry Parish Sheriff's Office while training to become a court liaison. She was just 2 years shy of working for the Sheriff's Office. Things were looking up for Shanteria. She had amazing family, friends, and a profession she loved. Never could anyone have imagined that all of Shanteria's hopes and dreams would soon come to an end. Just before 10:30 p.m. on April 23rd, Opelousas police responded to the 1100 block of Park Avenue for reports of a shooting. Upon arrival, they would discover multiple shell casings scattered at the scene. Just a short time later, they will receive a phone call that 2 gunshot victims were being transported to the hospital.
News from overnight out of Opelousas. Officers responded to the scene of a shooting late last night that left an off-duty corrections officer dead and another person seriously injured.
Yes, Sylvia, I'm at the 1100 block of Parks Avenue where the incident actually took place. According to St. Landry Parish Sheriff Bobby Guidros, the person who was killed in the incident was a corrections officer by the name of Shanteria Albert. Opelousas police received a call at about a shooting at about 10:30 last night. When they arrived, both victims were already transported to the hospital. Some residents in the area say they saw a black vehicle drive up to the house with its windows down and began firing at the people in front of the home. And as you can see right now, we do have a shot of one of the cars that they actually took the window out of one of the truck. There was a bullet hole in there. The incident is under investigation.
The victim was identified as 22-year-old Shanteria Albert, who was taken to Opelousas General Hospital, where she would sadly pass away after succumbing to multiple gunshot wounds. The other victim remained in stable condition. According to residents, crime in the area is a normal occurrence, with gunshots nearly ringing out on a daily basis. Shanteria's murder marks the 3rd homicide of the year. According to OPD, so far in 2024, there have been 26 shootings, including this one. Joe Dupree, a spokesperson for the Opelousas Police Department, says the department is working to keep crime down, but more manpower is needed. In his words, the governor made a clear statement that we all are suffering from a personnel shortage. So of course, we can use more police officers on the street, but of course, as you know and I know, OPD is the least amount paid in the parish. Although Shanteria's family declined to speak to news sources, they say they want Shanteria to be remembered for her beautiful smile and outgoing personality, most importantly, for being the prettiest girl in the world, both inside and out. On the day Shanteria was laid to rest, a family friend would take to Facebook to post the following. Today is a beautiful day outside, so it shows that you're smiling down on your loved ones as they prepare to say their goodbyes until they see you again. It's going to be the hardest day for so many, and I pray for their strength through this time. To the entire family of Shanteria, better known as Mackie, I'm praying for y'all on this day. Was praying for y'all when I heard the news and will continue to pray for y'all moving forward. Mackie was a very unique young lady and oh so beautiful and extremely sweet. I pray that in this time, questions will be answered for your family. A representative for the St. Landry Parish Sheriff's Office released the following statement. My entire staff and I are mourning the loss of one of our family members as a result of senseless gun violence last night in the city of Opelousas. Corrections Deputy Shanteria Mackie Albert was hired on May 10, 2022, in corrections and served alongside of her mother, Deputy Sharika Albert. Deputy Albert was only 22 years old and was an exemplary deputy. She will be sorely missed. My office and St. Landry Crime Stoppers will assist the Opelousas Police Department with manpower or anything else they would need to bring the killer to justice. We have no details on the case as of yet. Please keep my office and her family in your prayers. Shanteria's family did reveal that she had aspirations of becoming a nurse, a dream that will ultimately be snatched away from her. The Opelousas police have yet to determine whether Shanteria or the individual she was with was the intended target.
The life of 22-year-old Shanteria Mackie Albert cut short after Opelousas police says she was killed during a shooting on Park Avenue.
It's scary living in this neighborhood. It's like people, they don't care nowadays. That do anything to you.
Mason Decker lives just a few yards from where the shooting happened.
Last night I was in my room, and then all of a sudden I heard like 30 gunshots.
Decker says crime in the area is common.
It's not nothing new. It's not nothing new. You hear shootings every day.
The Opelousas Police Department tells KTC that this marks the third homicide this year and that crime is constant. According to OPD, so far in 2024, there have been 26 shootings, including this one. Out of that 26, 7 occurred last month. In 2023, there were 84 shootings and 8 homicides. So far this year, there are 3 homicides. Joe Dupree, a spokesperson for the Opelousas Police Department, says the department is working to keep crime down, but more manpower is needed.
The governor made a clear statement that, we all are suffering from personnel shortage. So, of course, we could use more police officers, and if we had more police officers on the street. But, of course, as you know and I know, Opelousas PD in this parish is the least amount paid law enforcement agency.
It's sad to do that.
I spoke to the family of Shanteria, who did not want to go on camera at this time as it is a tough loss. They tell me that she was the life of the party and she always had a smile on her face.
The Opelousas Police Department is actively investigating the incident and seeking information from the public. Anyone with details regarding the crime is urged to contact OPD. The case remains ongoing.